Yo! What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Moody, your coach of the Westchester Weavers, and today we have our JBA Season 6 Week 4 matchup against the New Zealand Zoroarks, coached by Leo. Um, Leo is a good coach. He's a very good player. So we're going to have a tough battle ahead of us. He was a fellow Tri-State attacker and fellow Run the Jewels teammates back-to-back weeks. Always interesting. But yeah, so we have to play him, and full transparency, I totally messed up on prep. I looked at the wrong team. So we have like a doc, right? And it was like a draft doc and a roster doc. The draft doc has like what you originally drafted, and then a roster is like your roster. I only looked at the draft doc, and the draft doc doesn't have the free agency changes, so I looked at what his team was originally of. So I prepped for like I don't want to say completely different team, but I prepped for him having Porygon Z and Mega Key was not in my prep. So if whatever. So let's look at his team, what he's got on his side. He has Tapu Koko, Buzzwall, the real New Yorker, Slow King, Mega Glalie, Mandibuzz, the beautiful Crankagers. Ooh, so beautiful, that bird. I love that bird. And Tornadus Incarnate. While on my side of the field, we have Piloswine, rocking in a Violet with, I believe, a little bit of attack, right? And HP plus Spadef. This is to take on Special Coco and to deal with a couple other things as well. This can also kind of come in on Tornadus Incarnate, but I do have to be careful about knockoffs. And this was also here to help with Porygon Z, because it does have priority Ice Shard, which is really nice. Can chip him down a little bit, maybe like one or two. Maybe live one like Tri-Attack, Icicle Crash, and Ice Shard, and then put him in a nice range. And then next we have Mega Pidgeot with, I believe, Hurricane, Heat Wave, Roost, and HP Water. Hurricane, Heat Wave, just standard. And then Roost for recovery. And then, or maybe it was Hurricane, HP Water. I forget I think it was Hurricane, HP Water, Roost, and then U-Turn. Not 100% sure on that one. But regardless, this thing is just here to hit hard and to basically force switches on Buzzwall. Next, we have Mewdy, the Mew, rocking almost max special defense, special attack with U-Turn, knockoff, or U-Turn, soft boiled, Surf, and I believe Air Slash for Buzzwall. Not 100% sure on this one. But this is basically designed to take on some of his more special threats. Then we have Def Jam, the Blaziken, rocking a Choice Scarf with U-Turn, Flare Blitz, Mach Punch, and I believe Earthquake or Stone Edge. So you may be wondering why Mach Punch and Choice Scarf. Well, just in case something like a Porygon 2 or a Porygon Z got like an agility up, then it would pretty much just be there to knock it out. Nothing too crazy. I was just like, it's like a last resort kind of deal. But then we have Cruel World, the Tentacruel, with, I believe, knockoff Toxic, Scald, and Ice Beam, or Rapid Spin. And this is Toxic, Scald, Rapid Spin, HP Flying with Sugar Berry. This is pretty much max defense, max HP, and this is supposed to be my main Buzzwall switch in. If he wants to Earthquake me, that's fine. We have the Shuka. We can fire off HP Flying and hit him with big damage, because Buzzwall's special defense is not that great. And then finally, we have Heliolisk with HP Flying for Buzzwall, Surf, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt. So, I'm a little upset that I kind of messed up right here, and I don't really know what Mega Glalie does, to be honest. I was kind of like, oh my god, I have not seen much of Mega Glalie. I don't think I've ever seen it in League be used. So I'm like, ah, man, I don't even know. I don't even think I've ever watched a video with Mega Glalie, let alone like play against one. So it should be an interesting match. Let's get into it. So we hit play. Whoops. And we lead off with Def Jam. He leads off with Torn Incarnate. And I'm like, no way, he's Scarfed. So I'm just going to U-turn right here. And then go into Cruel World. Yes, and he misses the Hurricane right here. He decides to U-turn. That's fine. And he reveals that he's Life Orb, which is good info. We decide to just drop a Toxic right here. Wanted to drop a Toxic right there. Even if he decided to stay in, it would have been nice because Torn Incarnate also has like can be prone to whittling, but getting Slowking Toxic was pretty nice as well. So I know Psyshock or Psychic or something along those lines is going to be coming. So I just switch into Mew, and he makes a nice switch into Mandibuzz. Right here, I switch into Dust, Mega Pidgeot, and he just goes U-turn, and this is like free into Coco. So I'm like, ah, man, this is not good. This is not good. So I go into Beauty right here, and he decides to U-turn, and I'm like, yo, that did so much. Like, that did 57%. Like, I get it. Like, it's Coco, but that tips off to me that he's either like Choice Scarf Adamant max attack or like some sort of like Choice Band, maybe like Jolly Choice Band. Something along those lines. He is definitely rocking a lot of attack. He's definitely rocking max attack with that. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, whatever. I guess Pilot Side's got to be the switch. So right here, I'm like, dang, I don't even know what Mega Lily really wants to do. So I just switch into this, and he goes for the double edge, bounces off that, and he takes recoil damage. He goes for the taunt, and see, this is like where I just don't know that much about Mega Lily that I was like, dang, this thing gets taunt, this thing runs taunt, and this is nice prep on his part, because he probably figured that I would try to use this as matchup to try to get up rocks on Glalie. And he just goes for the Tox. I did go for the rocks right there, so kind of unfortunate. Kind of wish I could have kept rocks popping. He goes into Buzzwole, and I switch out into Tentacruel. And then he goes for the Earthquake. I reveal that I'm Shuka, and we eat that up. And we go for the HP Flying, and it does 70. So this another HP Flying will be able to take this thing out. I decided to just go for it. No, I decided to switch into Dust right here, predicting another Earthquake. But then now I have to switch out because he went into Coco. So I got to go into here. I figured he would just U-turn, so I felt comfortable doing that. And then he goes into Glalie. He goes for another Earthquake and takes out the Tentacruel. And it's a cruel world. This Glalie is rocking my team. Not going to lie, it's rocking my team. So I decided to just go and U-turn right here. And he goes into Mandibuzz. And then we get a free Volt Switch in Electric Terrain, which is real nice. I am Life Orb. This is going to hurt even Coco, and it does a clean 45%. And right here, I would have gone into Def Jam right here, but I was not sure if he was Scarfed or not. And I did not want to lose Infernape that early. So I was like, all right, fuck it. We're going into this. And then he goes in U-turns up right here. Right here, probably, yeah, I get up rocks right here. I was going to say probably should get up rocks, and I do. And then he goes for the Leech Life right here, and I go for the Ice School Crash, and I get a crit, which is like really nice. And I go for the Ice Shard, and it falls like almost 3% short of killing him. Really wish I got a roll. I don't know what the roll was on there, but I really wish I killed. But unfortunately, he did not, and he gets a crit, Leech Life, and kind of unfortunate. I don't think the crit mattered there. But we go into Def Jam, and we just decide to just Flare Blitz, and we get the crit. Did not matter. Definitely did not matter. And then he goes into Mandibuzz right here, and I decided to switch into Heliolisk on the Roost. And figured he would defog there, but I guess not. And then I just Volt Switch right there, and it does 61. I guess he thought I was going to Volt Switch. Kind of nice play on his part, just to get these rocks away. In reality, should have just Thunderbolt, but, you know, what are you going to do, right? So we decide to just Hurricane right here, and it bounces off Slowking, and I'm like, yikes. Yikes! So we just U-turn right here, super effective damage, kind of clean. And we go into Muty, and then I believe we Soft-Boiled right here. Yes, we soft-boiled, or knockoff right here. No, we soft-boiled right here. And then I think we knock off right here. That did a lot. That did a lot. And we knock off right here, and he reveals that he's banned. Makes sense. So that he was choice banned, like, maybe like choice banned Jolly. Something along those lines. It makes sense against my team, especially physical. And I had Tangrowth, so if you wanted to, like, you know, like bring choice banded Brave Bird for Tangrowth, that totally makes sense. And then he decides to just U-turn. I decided to just sack this Mew because I'm like, all right, not really doing much in this matchup, to be honest. And we go with the Dust right here, and he gets the Tailwind, and I'm like, yo, that's not good. And we get the Hurricane kill, and then he goes into Glalie, and Glalie just cleans up. And I think Glalie got 5 kills in this, or no, 4 kills in this game, and I'm like, yikes. And I was hoping like for a crit right there or something, but do not get it, and we died to Earthquake. I don't think I could have ran it back anyway, but still, sad, right? And he goes to Earthquake. But definitely good game to Leo. Totally messed up that game, guys. Not gonna lie. Wish I played better. Wish I prepped better. I beat myself. Of course I beat myself with Mega Me on the other side with Buzzwole. Man, me beating me. Mandibuzz, Buzzwole beating me. Oh, my two babies, my two spirit animals beating me. But yes, definitely good game to Leo. Wish him luck for the rest of the season as a fellow tri-state attacker. But yeah, that's the matchup. That's Pokemon. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Moody, and I will see you guys later. Peace!